Nice view of the city from up here at Cobbs Hill. Hello again, Mike O'Brien, your getaway guy. Today, I'm going to take you on a few of my favorite unusual hiking trails. And this is where we begin. This unusual trail is called Washington Grove. It's just east of the Cobbs Hill Reservoir. A trail with a very unique old growth forest around it. Winding trails, lots and lots of nature, and what makes this trail very, very unusual is your sudden discovery. You ready? As you go through the trails, you'll find two giant water towers. There they are. Yep, they're covered in endless, colorful, and very creative graffiti. And it's ever-changing. This is a hidden gem on this very unusual hiking trail. Who would have guessed? A haven for photographers and artists and people on a trail hike. And if you're looking for a very unusual trail, I do believe this fits the bill. Head up to the reservoir off of Highland Avenue near Monroe Avenue in the city. Walking around the reservoir is great, that's one thing, but the unusual hiking trail to follow called Washington Grove makes it even more exciting. Washington Grove, many discovering this unusual trail for the first time, as I did, and I think you'll enjoy it if you like hiking trails with a little bit of a surprise. Now, here comes another unusual hiking trail, Chimney Bluffs State Park, Wayne County. This unusual hiking trail getaway on Garner Road in Wolcott with a small park on the shores of Lake Ontario, but it's the trail, it's the Bluff Trail that'll take you to the top of the 150-foot high clay drumlins. They call them drumlins, constantly being reshaped from the elements, the wind and the rain. It's really crazy, but many areas are closed off right now because of erosion, so be sure to pay attention to the signage and stay back from the edge. There is one area like here that you can kind of take a look. It's very bizarre, but remember, for safety purposes, be very careful. I filmed there about a week and a half ago when there was so much fog, but it made it look so eerie, almost like being on the planet Mars. Bluff Point, it's pretty crazy. Chimney Bluffs, very, very unusual. Hiking trail getaway in Wayne County. Again, stay away from the edges at the top. Obey the warning signs. Chimney Bluffs. It's an unusual hiking trail. And here's another one. This is the Birdsong Trail at Mendon Ponds Park. Now, this trail is unusual because it is also a fairy trail. An easy trail through the woods with a magical storybook setting of tiny little homes, some down low to see, others up high in the trees. The other amazing thing to see and do on this unusual trail is let the birds eat right out of your hand. Oh yeah. Bring along some sunflower seeds. That's what I did. Be patient. They eventually come to you. Hold your hand flat. Chickadees and nuthatches. The trail itself is a little hilly in spots, otherwise mostly flat. Dogs are not allowed on this trail, but fairies and chickadees are. Birdsong Trail, Mendon Ponds Park, Pond Road off of Clover Street in Mendon. Some very unusual hiking trails if you like to do that. Walking or hiking, I think you'll enjoy all of them. Well, you'll enjoy my guilty pleasure of the day. Are you ready? Yep, here comes another one from Ridge Donuts. Delicious, fresh donuts every day, 1600 Portland Avenue, Ridge Donut Cafe. Hey, a shout out to our friends at Powers Farm Market. They're celebrating their 60th years. Congratulations, Powers. Spring means plants arriving every day. Fresh baked goods too. Big reason people stop by for the breads and the pies and so much more. Lots of yummy stuff. It really is. And with Mother's Day coming up, they have a lot of interesting little gifts at Powers. 161 Marsh Road, Pittsford, now in their 60th year, Powers Farm Market. We do a segment called Ask the Getaway Guy. People email me at MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com with questions about travel. And that's exactly what Judy did. Judy from Rochester asks, Dear Getaway Guy, Our family is looking forward to visiting Niagara Falls this season. Is it too soon for any of the big attractions? Yes and no, Judy. The big attraction, Made of the Mist, is set to open on or about May the 18th this year. It's not too far away, a wild Niagara Falls idea. And I'll tell you, it's really something else. In fact, we did a show from Made of the Mist last year right on board. Pretty crazy stuff. That's one of the big attractions. Now, the other one in Niagara Falls is, on the American side, Cave of the Winds. How famous is this? And this Getaway Guy favorite is now open. In fact, they're open all year long. Cave of the Winds, with an amazing perspective of the base of the Bridal Veil Falls, they're open right now. Made of the Mist, May 18th. Cave of the Winds, open now. Both accessed from Goat Island. Have a travel question? I'd love to hear from you at MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com. Hey, if you're looking for pizza, are you ready? Say no more. When it comes to Sicilian pizza, think Nino's Pizza. Amazing, thick-style Sicilian pizza with fresh ingredients. Nobody else does it like this. But I found this little joint. It's a hidden gem at 1330 Culver Road near Merchants. It's all takeout, but they do delivery, Grubhub, DoorDash, things like that. But check it out. If you're looking for that thick-style pizza, Sicilian style, go no further than Nino's, 1330 Culver Road near Merchants. Hey, coming up May the 18th in Webster, in fact, at the Webster Public Library, I'm going to be out there with my travel presentation, and I'd love you to come along for the ride. Yep, that's May 18th, 6:30 p.m. It's a full hour of great getaways for spring and summer. I might even bring my bloopers along. Webster Public Library, 6:30 p.m. on May the 18th. Mark it down and register. Save a seat for you and a friend at websterlibrary.org. Websterlibrary.org, May the 18th in Webster. I'd love to meet you. We'll talk travel for an hour, and we'll have a whole lot of fun, too. Time for another Guilty Pleasure. You ready for this one? Guilty Pleasure coming to you from Ridge Donuts. Fresh, delicious donuts every day at 1600 Portland Avenue, Ridge Donut Cafe. And again, congratulations to our friends at Powers Farm Market. 60 years in business. Congratulations. Spring is here at Powers. More and more plants are arriving every day, and Powers is also known for their amazing fresh homemade baked goods, pies and scones, bread, cookies, fresh baked goods every day, and so much more. Powers Farm Market, open every day, 161 Marsh Road in Pittsford, celebrating their 60th year. Thanks, Powers, for being a part of our show. Thanks to Nino's. Thanks to Ridge Donuts. I had a little piece of donut in my tooth. And Joe here at Classy Wolf Media. Thank you for coming along for the ride. Remember to follow us so you never miss a show. Plenty more to come. Until next time, I'm Mike O'Brien, your Getaway Guy.